All right. It's a new day. It's new music.
I feel like I'm about to get into like a rap battle with you.
It might happen someday. We might do something. Yeah, we might have to do that to see who wins, or maybe maybe a rap battle. Like I know the comedians now do like an insult battle. They go back and forth. Maybe we'll do that.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
We'll tell hard truths about each other, Todd.
Oh no.
All right. Welcome to today's episode of Your Daily Scrum. I am professional Scrum trainer Ryan Ripley. That gentleman over there is professional Scrum trainer Todd Miller. We are part of the Agile for Humans network, where we provide videos, podcasts, books, training, all sorts of awesome stuff. Check out agileforhumans.com for more about that, or the description below. Be sure to like and subscribe so you know when we drop new videos. Leave your questions and comments below as well. That way we can create new videos that directly answer the things that are puzzling you. All right. Today's question, Todd. How does the Scrum value courage help Scrum teams win?
We got a pretty good theme going this week.
I think we do.
One of our viewers have noticed that.
One of these things is a lot like the other. You're going to notice that all week.
So this is a good topic, this topic about courage. And, what this reminds me of is it reminds me of reading Extreme Programming for the first time. And it reminds me of workplace vulnerability. It reminds me of vulnerability in general, and how in order to make yourself vulnerable in some circumstances, it takes courage. I think of times that it took a lot of courage for me to teach my first class. I'm not a person that's very extroverted, so it wears me out, and it took a lot of courage for me to do that. But had I never done that, I never would be, hopefully, I'd like to think I'm helping the Agile community. It takes a lot of courage when you don't agree with something to say you don't agree with it. And that also takes vulnerability. So I feel like the idea about being vulnerable in the office space, it takes courage to be vulnerable. So that's where my brain is going with this, back to the workplace vulnerability concepts in extreme programming, and how in order to make yourself vulnerable, you have to oftentimes be courageous.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think courage also comes into play when we're speaking truth to power, right? Sometimes we've got to tell very high up people something they don't want to hear. But because of professionalism, we speak the truth. We speak it kindly, right? But we still have to say what is true. And that can take a lot of courage. I think it takes a lot of courage to go to your teammate and say, hey, you're not helping us right now. How can we help you get in a position to where you're back in the fold with the team, fully productive, fully engaged? That's a difficult conversation, right? But we are accountable to each other on a Scrum team, and we try to bring our best each and every day. And sometimes we've got to have that difficult talk, and that takes courage to be able to tell your peer, hey, we really need you. Where are you at? Productive conflict it takes courage, right? Disagreeing with people, as you said, having a different point of view, expressing that point of view. We're always doing it respectfully. We're always doing it with love and kindness in our hearts. But yeah, it's kind of scary sometimes. It's scary to, as a Scrum Master, ask powerful questions because you're not sure what's going to happen. It takes courage to overcome impediments that seem massive in the organization, right? It takes courage not to let the normal ins and outs and occurrences of a day beat you down, right? You got to face these things head on. And I think that's where courage really fires us up and keeps us going. What do you think, Todd?
Yeah, and how does this help a Scrum team win? Well, I think that courage helps us make the work more well understood, right? Yep. And going back to empiricism, can you really inspect? Can you really look inward at what's happening? Can you really make it well understood by creating transparency? And ultimately, what we've been talking about a lot for the past few years, how much courage it takes to adapt, especially when there's a lot of resistance to change. Perhaps maybe there's like you were mentioning, maybe there's a big debate within the team about a strategy that we should take moving forward with technology or with the way that we're building the product. I think that we'll probably cover a Scrum value that hits on how we do that in a respectful way. So, I think I'm going a little bit meta here. My mind just keeps coming back to this. How does it help a team win? Well, it helps a team win by making them a team, right? expressing that vulnerability and both within and without and out into the outside world. And without it, what are we, right?
Yeah, the courage to experiment, the courage to be wrong, the courage to be right. It takes courage to win, right? Winning can be scary too. So yeah, I think this is a Scrum value that really helps people up their game, hold each other, accountable, but also support each other, and leads to the adaptations that you're talking about, Todd. So yeah, I think good stuff. Scrum Masters, you want to know how courage is going on your teams? I used to do, and I still do, the Cowardly Lion retro. Put a picture of the Cowardly Lion on the wall, talk about opportunities to show courage that we had during a sprint. And did we step up and do that or not? And if we didn't, how can we support each other next time? Yeah. How do we create the environment where we can step up? I think it's a really good test of vulnerability. It's a really good and insightful way to talk to a team about the Scrum value. Highly recommend you give that or a similar format a try.
Yeah. Cheers.
All right, everybody. That means it's probably time for the end screen.
The end screen.
The end screen. Be sure to check out the socials, like and subscribe. Like we told you, we hit 10,000 subs. We'll start the merch train. We'll get that stuff going right here on the YouTube page. But we can't do it. YouTube won't unlock it until we hit 10,000. So tell 2 of your friends. And if everybody does that, we get there. Check out the videos below. We think you'll like them. Hopefully they help too. Leave your questions and comments below as well. A lot of the videos that we've created, over 130 at this point, the majority have come from your questions. So keep it coming, and we'll keep the videos pumping out, answering the things that are troubling you. All right, for Todd Miller, I'm Ryan Ripley. We want you to go forth, have a great day, scrum on, deliver some value, be a little courageous, and we'll see you tomorrow.